Hey everyone, Cole here. Time for a 3-week update on my ADF journey. This week's been a little bit weird, so I kind of want to get into it. The past weekend, I didn't really stick to my fasting schedule as I should. I had a Saturday and Sunday where I didn't really fast at all. And then this past week, after that Saturday and Sunday, I stuck to my schedule very well, but it's also been a really stressful week at work. So I feel like that's kind of had a part in where I stand today. So I've lost 2 more pounds, which isn't bad by any means, but definitely not as much as I'd hoped for. Like I said, I think part of that is because of this past weekend. It was just tough. I didn't stick to it like I should. So I want to be real with you guys and kind of share the ups and downs of the entire journey. So it was kind of slow this past weekend. And you know, when you get bored, when you're not working, fasting can get really tough. So I did have a bit of a tough one. Like I said, this past week, after the weekend, I did really good. I had a Monday, Wednesday, Friday fast. All of those went really well. I didn't have to break it early. I did 0 calories on those fast days, just black coffee, water, and occasionally I had maybe a Coke Zero, something like that, something with 0 calories. I know that's not ideal, but it does help, especially around my lunchtime, kind of get through the hunger of around lunch is the main thing. So like I said, it was also a really stressful week at my job. I feel like that's got to have some kind of part in why I haven't lost as much as I'd hoped, that coupled with the past weekend where I didn't fast at all. But we're going to continue plugging along, doing what we got to do to get down to my goal weight. If you don't know, I started out this ADF journey on YouTube at 276.8, I think it was. Now I'm down to, I think it's 257.8 or right around 258. So we're doing pretty good, all things considered, for it just being 3 weeks, but just not as good as I'd hoped this past week. I do have a couple changes I think I'm gonna make for the weekends. Not really changes, but kind of a schedule that maybe will help me stick to it a little bit better. Right now, as I record this video, it's Saturday morning. I fasted all day yesterday, woke up this morning, still haven't eaten anything yet just because I'm not super hungry yet. But like I said, I think I have a pretty good plan for what I'm gonna do for the weekends going forward. I'm gonna outline that in the description below. I may even post a link if I need to, just to kind of give you an idea. I don't really want to go through that entire list in this video, but it may be something that I'll go through in another video after this one. So if that's something you're interested in me covering in a video, just let me know down below. Also, what I want to do, since today is my eat day, I think I might record a video on just a full day of eating, what that looks like for me, so you guys can get a better idea of what I do on an eat day. It doesn't stay the same every time, but I typically do have sort of the same breakfast. Lunch is usually pretty light, just depending on if it's during work or if it's on a weekend. Dinner is honestly just whatever we're having at home. Like I said in my previous video, if you've seen it, I've got 2 boys, I'm married, so I usually just eat what we're gonna have. What? We don't get married. I'm married, you're not married. I don't think. Unless you have a girlfriend. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Okay. A girl cousin? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. if you hear someone in the background, that is my oldest son. He's 5. Yeah. All right, hang on. You gotta be quiet so I can finish recording, okay?
What do you mean?
Be quiet.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's pretty much where we stand this week. Like I said, a little bit of a tough week, but we're gonna continue on. Hopefully, something else I wanna mention. My end goal, at least to start with, I wanna get down to 199 pounds. So we got a ways to go for sure. But I feel like if we stick to the schedule, just from what I've sort of calculated, I think I can hit that by the end of September. So that's going to be my, let's say, phase 1 end goal is end of September, 199 pounds. Hopefully we can get there. I think I can. It's just going to take a lot of consistency, especially on the weekends where I tend to struggle. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know down below. If you got any ideas for a video, something you'd like to see, something I need to cover, also just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Other than that, I think that's going to be about it for this week. Like I said, I hope to have a couple more videos on what I eat during the day, and if you're interested, I'll post one about my updated schedule for the weekends. So other than that, I think that's it, and we will catch you in the next one. See ya.